Hello and welcome. I'm TurboDog702 on Twitch TV, and I am going to show you one of the tools that I use in my Dungeons and Dragons game, or more or less actually one of the systems that's going to be coming out possibly through Wizards in the near future. I am of course referring to the Dungeons and Dragons Next Playtest, which is available, and I'm going to show you how you can download that yourself. I found that so far it has been a very good system. So far I've ran one session with it. I've been very impressed with the overall game flow and the packets and rules themselves. They're very intuitive and very simple, and I think they have a lot of room for growth as well. So I would recommend it fairly highly right now. But if you wanted to check it out yourself, then I will show you right now how you can do that. So, if you go to the Wizards main page, which is wizards.com, you can go to brands on this section right here, and you'll find that it has all the brands for Wizards right here, but you want to go to Dungeons and Dragons specifically. Okay, once you click that, it'll bring you to another web page, which is for the wizards.com slash DND slash again. And it'll bring you to the main page that shows all the stuff that they're looking for D&D. But this is all their works. What we're interested on right here is the playtest, which you can access on the upper right on this clickable button. When you click on that, it'll bring you to another site, and it'll show the playtest packet. And it'll show you when the latest one that came out was. The latest one is the making of this video is on August 2nd of 2013. You click Start Playtest Now, and it'll have a sign up. And it'll, ask you if you agree with all of this stuff that you have here. Make sure you're 13 years old. You will put in your email address, you'll make a password, you'll make a password confirmation, and essentially they will send you a playtest packet. The playtest packet will give you all that you need in order to run your own playtest. And that'll include things such as, how to play, all the DMing guidelines, things of that nature. It'll also give you access to some adventures that they pre-designed. Most of them are 4th edition adventures that they just kind of retuned to the new system, but they are pretty cool. They also give you pre-gen, so if you just want to jump right in and play without figuring out all the character rules necessarily, you can do that. They have tons of level 1, 2, or level 1 and 2 characters. They also give you a form fillable sheet that you can use as a PDF, so if you want to make characters, they give it to you there. It's a very simple and easy packet. You're not going to get pictures, keep that in mind, because it is a playtest, and there's only so much that they can give you with it. But it is going to give you the basic rules for races, spells, magic items, which are really cool in Next, by the way. It'll show you the how to play packet, things on feats, which are drastically different from the previous playtests that we've had, equipment, classes, character creation, backgrounds and lore, which is a way to kind of inject backstory into your characters without having to worry about it as much if that's your desire. And then, as I mentioned before, it'll give you the DM guidelines and the bestiary. Keep in mind, again, the bestiary is very limited. It's just going to give you a stat block. It's not going to give you pictures. It's not going to give you any fluff for ecology, like it's not going to tell you where bears hang out. It's not going to give you a long exposition on, devils versus demons. It's just going to be very cut and dry. So it's very minimalistic, but if you're familiar with the system, or if you just want to check it out and see if you like it, that's how you get a hold of it. Again, that's wizards.com. On the Dungeons and Dragons page, on the upper right, you'll find Playtest. And then once you go there, you'll come to this screen. You'll be able to, you'll come to a screen that says that you can download it. Thank you very much for watching. I'll be sure to highlight this video with a couple changes to formatting maybe. And I'll download this to my new YouTube channel, which I am currently making, and I'll be sure to make a video about as time goes on. Other things I'm planning to do for Sword and Staff, I'm planning to look at map tools and kind of give a primer on that. I'll try to give a primer a little bit on D&D next without giving away too much on the playtest packet. Other things that I'll use, I'll probably look at Roll20 and give you my comments on that. And yeah, that should be most of the tools that I use. Oh, also Combat Manager. I would like to hit that in another show as well. But for now, that's all I wanted to talk about. Just get you primed and make you aware that this playtest is happening. The more people that we can get to play it, the better the final product will be. So hopefully you are enthused about that and you can check it out. And hopefully you're as happy with it as I am, because I think it's super awesome. Very cool. All right. Until next time, thank you very much. This is TurboDog702 on Twitch TV.